What is going on, Roger Report fam? Get ready to buckle up because the news cycle is absolutely wild today, and we've got the inside scoop on the stories that are shaking up the sports world. We're diving deep into the drama, the stats, and the bold predictions that have everyone talking. So, grab your snacks, settle in, and let's get this show on the road. First up, we've got a fascinating sideline spat brewing. Legendary Steelers quarterback Terry Bradshaw and NFL analyst Michael Strahan had a moment on the Fox NFL Sunday broadcast that's got everyone buzzing. What happened when Strahan praised Aaron Rodgers and Bradshaw decided to look the other way? We've got the details on this unexpected commentary clash. Next, we're all about the gridiron action as quarterback Aaron Rodgers makes his highly anticipated debut with the Pittsburgh Steelers. After a controversial move, all eyes were on Rodgers to see if he could still deliver. Did he silence the doubters with his performance against the Jets? We've got the breakdown of his first game with the Steelers. And finally, the legendary Rob Gronkowski is weighing in with a stern warning for Aaron Rodgers as he embarks on this new chapter with the Steelers. What advice does Gronk have for the veteran QB as he enters his 21st season? We've got the full scoop on Gronk's message. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Did Terry Bradshaw just shade Aaron Rodgers? On the latest Fox NFL Sunday, a subtle but significant moment played out between NFL icons Michael Strahan and Terry Bradshaw concerning the newly minted Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Aaron Rodgers. As Rodgers prepared for his franchise debut against the New York Jets, a moment of commentary unfolded that quickly captured the attention of fans and analysts alike. Strahan, brimming with enthusiasm, lauded Rodgers' potential impact, even referencing Tom Brady's high praise for Rodgers as the league's greatest passer. Strahan noted the Steelers' strong defense under Mike Tomlin and the potential for Rodgers to make a difference, stating, "I do think there's some magic left in Aaron Rodgers. I do think that Aaron Rodgers can make a difference." However, when the broadcast shifted to Terry Bradshaw, the legendary Steelers quarterback appeared to deliberately avert his gaze, an action interpreted by many as a passive dismissal of Strahan's positive assessment. This isn't the first time Bradshaw has been vocal about Rodgers. He previously called the Steelers' pursuit of the veteran QB a joke. Rodgers himself responded to Bradshaw's earlier comments, suggesting that Bradshaw's opinions were based on perception rather than personal knowledge. Despite the off-field commentary, Rodgers' performance in his Steelers debut was stellar. He orchestrated a flawless opening quarter, completing 5 of 7 passes for 93 yards and a touchdown, achieving a remarkable passer rating of 153.3. His first drive was a testament to his skill, culminating in a 71-yard touchdown pass to Ben Skowronek. This subtle sideline exchange between Strahan and Bradshaw, juxtaposed with Rodgers' strong on-field performance, highlights the ongoing narrative surrounding the veteran quarterback's return. Will Bradshaw's skepticism fade as Rodgers proves his worth on the field? Don't go anywhere, because we're about to dive into the full game-day breakdown of Aaron Rodgers' Steelers debut. Stick around to see exactly how he performed after all that pregame chatter. Rodgers' Steelers debut, touchdowns and boos. Aaron Rodgers' first game as the Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback saw him deliver immediate results on the field, despite facing initial jeers from the New York Jets crowd. The veteran QB wasted no time making his presence felt, throwing touchdown passes in the opening half. Rodgers' debut began with a mix of challenges. After being booed by Jets fans and facing a sack on the very first play, he quickly settled in. On his initial drive with the Steelers, Rodgers expertly led the team down the field, culminating in a touchdown pass to Ben Skowronek. This opening series showcased the Steelers' offensive capabilities, with contributions from Kenny Gainwell and Jonnu Smith, before Rodgers connected with Skowronek for a 22-yard score, capping a 71-yard drive. Throughout the first half, Rodgers demonstrated his command of the offense, completing a significant portion of his passes for substantial yardage and scoring twice. His performance offered a glimpse of the Steelers' aspirations with a seasoned quarterback at the helm, aiming to overcome recent postseason struggles. The game marked a critical juncture for Rodgers, aiming to re-establish his legacy after a tenure with the Jets that did not meet expectations. Fans and analysts are keenly watching Rodgers' every move, with his performance in this Steelers debut serving as a crucial indicator of his capabilities in his 21st NFL season. The initial success in the first half provided a strong positive signal for Pittsburgh. But did that strong first half hold up? We've got the full game recap and what it means for Rodgers' legacy. Next, we'll hear what another NFL legend has to say about the Steelers' QB. Steelers take early lead with Rodgers' TD pass. Aaron Rodgers made an immediate impact in his Pittsburgh Steelers debut, throwing a touchdown pass in the first half to give his new team a 7-3 lead over the New York Jets. This score marked a significant moment for the veteran quarterback as he begins his tenure with Pittsburgh. Rodgers, entering his 21st NFL season, was looking to prove he still had what it takes to perform at a high level. After spending 18 seasons with the Green Bay Packers and the last 2 with the New York Jets, his move to the Steelers represented a new chapter. Despite facing boos from the home crowd and an early sack, Rodgers quickly found his rhythm, leading the Steelers on a scoring drive early in the game. The touchdown pass was a key play, showcasing Rodgers' ability to connect with his receivers and lead the offense effectively. This early lead provided a boost for the Steelers, who have been seeking consistent success under head coach Mike Tomlin. Rodgers' performance in this initial outing is crucial for setting the tone for the season and for his own legacy. The reaction from fans and analysts is closely following Rodgers' performance, with many eager to see if he can replicate his past successes and lead the Steelers deep into the playoffs. His ability to strike first against the Jets signals potential for the season ahead. That early touchdown is just the beginning of the story. Stick around as we break down the rest of the game and hear from another big name in the NFL world. Gronk's warning to Rodgers, legacy on the line. As Aaron Rodgers steps into his 21st NFL season with the Pittsburgh Steelers, legendary tight end Rob Gronkowski has issued a strong warning, emphasizing the potential impact on Rodgers' legacy. Gronkowski, who played alongside Tom Brady into his 40s, drew parallels between Brady's later career and Rodgers' current situation. He highlighted that Brady's focus was on proving he could still play at a high level, a challenge Rodgers now faces. Can Aaron Rodgers win going into his 40s? Gronk questioned, noting that Rodgers is now with a proven winning organization in the Steelers under head coach Mike Tomlin. Gronk pointed out that Rodgers has talented receivers like DK Metcalf, providing him with the necessary tools to succeed. However, he cautioned that if Rodgers becomes the reason the Steelers falter, it could tarnish his otherwise stellar career. If he's one of the reasons the Pittsburgh Steelers don't make the playoffs this year, that will tarnish his legacy a little bit, Gronk warned. This cautionary advice comes as Rodgers aims to lead the Steelers, an organization that prides itself on a winning tradition but has struggled in the postseason recently. The pressure is on for Rodgers to deliver and avoid becoming a liability, a sentiment echoed by Michael Strahan, who expressed belief in Rodgers' ability to still make a difference. The NFL community is watching closely, with Rodgers' performance carrying significant weight for his place in football history. So, what did Rodgers actually do in his debut after all this talk? We've got the full story on his performance, plus a quick recap of all today's top headlines. Don't go anywhere. All right, Roger Report crew, that's a wrap on today's explosive news. We saw Terry Bradshaw avoid Michael Strahan's praise for Aaron Rodgers throw 2 touchdowns in his Steelers debut, and Rob Gronkowski issue a stark warning to the veteran QB. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all social platforms for more. We'll see you next time.